Sir.
Just keep calm.
The alarm. You need to act fast before those bastards evacuate. Head for the helipad.
Not that I didn't know I would say no to a little help.
Affirmative!
How about this one? She had a heart, how shall I say?
Pretty please. My fucking eyes, gentlemen. What's the status?
They've left the helipad. Their last chance is by parachute. Make sure that doesn't happen.
Area clear. Proceeding to next sector. Stay alert! Look over there!
Sure thing.
Nothing! Clear!
Echo Foxtrot to Uniform Zulu, over. Do something before it escalates.
Hey, stay sharp.
Nothing here, Command. Moving on. Alpha team, we're here. Watch your six and engage.
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet. We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more problems.
Command will go.
You need to
No,
find an
still
exit.
sweet.
Our business is done here, but it's far from over. If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
She'll make it right. She always does.
we have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood,
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
she came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Thornbridge Manor. the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
This is a private area.
Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned... Thornbury?
This is a private area.
Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitman, Madam Carlyle. Go right.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange.
That really scared me.
This is a private area, sir.
Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitman, Madam Carlyle. Go right.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Shit!
Stuff around here. Come
That
on.
is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here.
Calm
Maybe
down
you
and
should
it
do some
was
detecting
nothing.
yourself, 47.
Oh my god! I could use some assistance here. It's something really bad. Huh? You stay here. Okay, now go do your job. Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
What was that noise?
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. Well, this is what I mean. Yeah. Have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. Oh, I could just cry.
Yeah, keep it real. Sir, if you want to pass through, I need to check that you're not carrying anything dangerous.
Are you washing Patrick's car again? Yeah. He's worried about the girl. It looks very clean to me. Good after you washed it the first time.
Are you guys planning to give the whole grounds an overhaul?
I think so. A funeral is a big event. A lot of important people will be here.
And the woman isn't even dead. It's too bad we're not allowed to tell. That would make a great story at the pub tonight.
Funny, man. Anyone
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about this text.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me.
Yeah, hey, bro.
I was in. We had a really good talk about it.
Feels good, huh? Bet it does, pretty boy.
That stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was
Thank
gonna
you for your
really
patience,
freak
son.
out. Say I must have done something over her.
Shit, man. Zilent really did a number on you.
Ah, you must be Mr. Whitman. Madam Carlyle has asked me to be of assistance to you. I trust you've had a good look around. Are you ready to see the crime scene now?
Did you get that bird shit off the front screen of my car then?
I did, sir.
Sure about that? Maybe go make absolutely sure.
I'm certain. Already checked. Twice, sir.
Gotta keep that windscreen clean. I just thought of something. I think I lost a button for my cuff yesterday, probably at the graveyard. Just up down the button. Like that. Nice. Whoa. Why?
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch yourself around young Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
Mr. Patrick, can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually. Could you speed up time so I don't die from boredom? I fear I may not survive an entire weekend in this shithole.
Perhaps a brisk walk. Garden will do you good.
I said speed up time, not my passing. Now just go away, will you?
Of course, sir. I'll come back later.
How very kind of you, dear.
Ah, you must be Mr. Whitman. Madam Carlyle has asked me to be of assistance to you. I trust you. Are you ready to see the crime scene?
Patrick talking to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and
and ask for Cheryl. She's the best they've got. Tell her you want to see the record. Don't take no for an answer. And call me as soon as you've got them. Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this. How can it be?
Hi there.
I could listen all day. He roared.
A make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, it's all too much.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
That Emma woman is a tad too busy for my taste.
What is it now?
She turned up and demanded to be put up in Madame Carlyle's bedroom. We're the new heads of the family after all. It is only fitting, she said. Well, Greg stopped, which was a surprise. He normally accepts his wife's outrageous behavior without batting an eyelid. But staying in his mother's bed so soon was just a bit steep, I suppose.
Wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all. And
That appears to be a half-burned diary belonging to Zachary Carlyle. It says he and Madame Carlyle murdered their older brother 46 years ago, and that Mr. Fernsby helped them cover it up. He was planning to confess it all. Interesting.
Hello, sir.
Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
Everything's in order.
I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC Depot. Yes, I'm still here. Zip.
If you want to check on that undertaker in charge of funeral, I got wording up there.
All right there.
The dead body of Zachary Carlisle, Alexa's little brother. I wonder what happened to him, 47.
So I got hold of the officer. He says it was fine enough, but then...
A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Madame Carlisle's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. There's no family without secrets, 47. But this family seemed to outdo most.
Who am I kidding? He's probably not looking for anything serious.
Yo, Anne, what's up? Relax, man. I said I'd get you money. It's just gonna take a little longer. Gee, and how's that my fault? Calm the fuck down, Anne. You know I'm good for it. Gotta go.
Feel the hair on my neck stand. You have a wing.
Yes, hi, Cassie. It's me again. Edward.
that's true, though. No, he was here when the safe in Madame Carlyle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolts to the top floor. Take about back there. Pile.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
And then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the family.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
What are you doing? You gotta leave right now. Please.
Madame Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. Making a racket, droppings everywhere. The Undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madame Carlyle. He's in a right state. So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of him.
Oh, no, my aim's horrible.
Madame Carlyle is still going ahead with her staged funeral tomorrow, and she wants to inspect the arrangement.
For everyone, if I just wait here till he says he's ready for Madame.
They're impossible to hit, devious bastards.
I hope I die in the autumn. I love autumn funerals.
Madame Carlyle isn't dead, so there is no funeral. Not if you ask me.
Well, I still think it's going to be a beautiful funeral. So I'm siding with the Undertaker on this one. Wrong. Some things don't
Fake funeral? Where's my credibility if this gets out? What my father worked for. Oh, no. What fresh hell is this? Who filled the grave? I don't believe it.
Damn bird.
Stay clear of him.
Oh, no, my aim's horrible.
Madame Carlyle is still going ahead with her staged funeral tomorrow, and she wants to inspect the arrangements. How about it, 47? You feel up to giving her the grand tour of her final resting place?
Everyone is either supposed to or said he said it from others. Hey, is anyone here?
This day.
Stay clear of him.
Oh, no, mine is horrible. Take it for everyone is either supposed to or said he said it from Oh, no, mine is horrible. Take it for everyone is either supposed to or said he said it from others.
I hope that is your really strong.
Stay clear of him.
Oh, no, mine is horrible. Take it for everyone is either supposed to or said he said it from others.
Yeah, we got a casualty here. Proceeding with caution. Over. Just like I thought. Way past them.
They're impossible to hit, devious bastards.
I hope I die. Oh, I love honesty. Madam Carlyle is dead. Come on, cemetery looks clear, sir. Moving on. Got nothing here.
Just typical that Annie gets to help the photographer. I'm the pretty one. But work, work, work. That's all I get for.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
His sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things will be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said we should say
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though. A dosage table for a lethal poison. Something is circled. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. From the looks of it, you are not the only assassin out to get Madame Carlyle today, 47.
throw many of us in, we'll get everything we plan for the next few months done in 3 days.
It looks really good, though. Latest fad? Throw a fake funeral. It'll make the garden look great.
It isn't a game. It's not messing around. Last week she was out of the west.
Wow.
Hey.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Ron, did Yates mention anything about the... Ron and I haven't been briefed about shit. What the fuck do I say to Carlisle? I feel completely blindsided here. I have no idea...
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Sorry, sir, you don't appear on my list, so you need to go.
let's get started. I want to keep this short. I know you have a lot of questions. Some I will answer now. The rest will have to wait. First, Zachary's sudden death is a great tragedy, but also a great inconvenience. As it happens just now. I think
That
the arranged funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. Comes late for most of you, but this is a chance. For you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Don't let him take control of the situation.
Hey, how you doing?
Show what you are made of. That will be all.
What next?
Any updates, Fernsby?
Nothing. Ah, you must be Mr. Whitman. Madame Carlyle has asked me to be of assistance to you. I trust you've had a good look around. Are you ready to see the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Mother, I want to know what is going on.
Not now, Rebecca. I thought I made that clear.
Yes, now. Something's really wrong.
Are of a
Dr.
delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. I think the crime scene has more clues, 47. Zachary's suicide. Note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Suppose you'll need a new name for your afterlife. How about Rosamund Rich? Or Belinda Braveheart? I like that one.
How are you?
Shootouts and hostage.
Hey,
Sorry,
so-
but I think. Okay.
Oh, no,
Right.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Do I like him, or do I like the fact he's not another knuckle-dragging rugby washout?
Greetings, sir. Hello, sir.
Will everything be ready for the funeral event tomorrow?
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence.
Coming along?
To convince Madame Carlyle he
Will everything
did.
be ready for the funeral event
This is
tomorrow?
very
I would
useful
say so, Mr.
information,
Fernsby.
47.
As long as the birds
A quick
don't make too
glance,
much
and
of a
I can
mess.
see that you've already uncovered some relevant
But the
facts.
Undertaker, Mr. Parsons,
So how does
not
one
happy
solve a
about
murder
putting on a
mystery,
pretend
47?
funeral. He's worried about his
Motive,
reputation
means, and
against
opportunity, I
Yes, I
believe.
expected as much.
May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis?
suppose we'll never get
Or
an
perhaps you
explanation.
prefer searching
It's
the
not our
manor for
place to
clues
question
first?
Madame Carlyle.
No, I know.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
No need to panic.
By tomorrow?
I promise the garden will be in good shape, so 41 guests will attend the funeral.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
Make sure the gardening tools are put away before
I
tomorrow.
spent the evening
All will
with
be neat and
Patrick.
tidy.
We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
How are things coming along?
Looking good, looking good.
Nice day for it.
Why waste away?
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough. Are you?
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
That's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Life can be tough sometimes.
And that detective asked to come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to stick around?
Yeah, keep it real.
I will never
Emma
forget.
Carlyle in the greenhouse. How curious.
Christ, I have no idea what I need.
Oh, you startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron ferruginea blossom. They were his favorites.
I understand why you're...
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the
How did you
detective,
feel
47.
about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here.
I
Anything
suggest you
else
go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
can you please sit down again?
Yes.
If I could just think of something interesting to say during the shoot to grab Rebecca's attention.
I had planned to offer her comfort,
In need of another drink, are we, Mother?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Please stay back.
Let's talk about real
With a handsome face like that, I bet you've worked with a lot of
So I
Mr.
think,
Ferns been like.
Yeah,
All right,
what you said.
later.
Hello there, sir.
Did all the groceries arrive?
I'm
Yeah, some of
ready
the
to
delivery
present my
people were
conclusion
unhappy
to
with the
Madame
security at the
Carlyle.
gate.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
That is safe with Ethel. She never misses a step. Gossiping and work both.
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm gonna be a dad.
I remember how it was with the first one.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Good to see you.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
How are you?
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Do you think it was a suicide?
I don't know. Madame Carlyle certainly doesn't think so. Why else would she have asked that detective to come here?
But murder? Was the blood?
Not
Talk to Mr. Fernsby. He's in charge of the staff.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary. To protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the Constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then. The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope Edwards and make him hurt. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Sir.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle. Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the Constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then. The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle. Mission complete. Well done, 47. for Edward secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle. Mission complete. Well done, 47.
C2, this is Alpha 1 Actual. I've arrived at location and it looks clear. Over.
Comb the area, watch the six. Yeah, okay, I hear you.
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, the office safe is in my a secret mechanism. Got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's impressive, all right.
Do you know if any new staff has started within the last week?
Not that I know of. Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife. I don't know what's going on at your house, but Edward is losing it. That Alexa has come back from the dead, and that he has to write the eulogy for some make-believe funeral event. I still have the restraining order on him, so whoever gets this message now that Alexa is dead better get him under control. Otherwise, I see no other way than to get him.
I should probably... Right, yeah. Sorry. Look at me getting all all giddy. It's like year 10 all over again. Just without any more.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
'47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me! Walk away! Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.